Praise interpretation. Praise interpretation. You know, when somebody says the Bible is a lie, I figure it is as true as saying the Bible is 100% true. It just don't make any sense. Praise interpretation. But the Bible is clear. Is it? I think if it was, there'd be a little bit less than 45,000 plus denominations. Inevitably, even if it was clear, it would fragment, assuredly, considering the mighty power of the human imagination. But we always skip over that, don't we? Yeah, who cares? It's just one of the unseen forces. Praise interpretation. You know, sometimes people can't tell if I'm atheist or not. I'm not, but maybe my particular imago Dei is just a little too ambiguous for some people. They want something cold, dark, and concrete. Something that hurts when you look at it. You know, like the Bible. Because after all, suffering is a small price to pay for salvation. Gasp. And yet, we are free to crucify ourselves as much as we like. But turns out, they don't have to be that hard. Sometimes I wonder why I am so fixated on digging into all of this. And I think it is out of love. Because I see people every day that are twisting themselves up in knots. A lot of them fighting tooth and nail just to have something to be afraid of. They say God is love. There is no fear in love. Perfect love casts out fear. Huh. But so many people have made fear their God, and they don't even know it. Oops. Praise interpretation. I think what throws people off with me is my sense of humor. Sometimes they think I'm being, trying to be snarky, or maybe they think my sense of humor is blasphemous. But hey, blasphemy was a tool for condemnation, but we're not supposed to do that either. You'd almost think somebody was actually paying attention. Humor is divine, but if you don't ever take a moment of recognition to think about what you just said, you might say something that'll really hurt somebody's feelings. And if you get lost in trying to defend your position, then you done dipped out of love into human distortion. Did somebody say the Bible? Have you ever tried writing down something somebody told you 40 years after the fact? Yikes. I don't even remember what he said. I'm just going to have to make this up. Well, maybe I could just piece it together from what everybody else thinks they remember. But oh boy, human memory and imagination, that's a fickle mistress, I tell you what. You know all the wild things I've said in front of people, and they can't remember a word? Well, they remember a few words. They remember the words that brushed up against an unhealed place within them. Yeah, and then they just look like they smelled something bad. Yeah. How far can we throw their interpretation? Praise interpretation. Praise poor translation. Praise contradiction. Yeah, I can see why people can't tell if I'm atheist or not.